Hi everyone, Curtis here from Goth Rider Creations, and in today's episode I'm actually going to start building the guitar. Stay tuned. So what we'll be starting on is the neck through part of the guitar. Now for anyone that doesn't know, that is the headstock, the actual main neck, and the part of the guitar that would house the pickups and the bridge. Now it's easier to do it this way because this will give me a complete structure all the way through, and that will give me a chance of actually stringing this thing up early, and then we'll see if everyone is right and this thing falls to bits as soon as I put any pressure on it. We don't know, we're going to give it a try. And to save time, I'm just going to get cracking. All I'm going to do is double check all my measurements, make sure that the plans that I created in the first episode are accurate, and then I'm just going to start cutting bits of wood and gluing them all together. Okay, time-lapse time. So it's at this point that the arthritis in my hand started to cramp up quite severely, and I decided I needed a slight change. So, with one of the test pieces that I made previously, a little bit of ingenuity, we have a miniature shooting board. Should make life a lot easier with the many other hundreds of pieces of wood I have to cut. Anyway, let's carry on. And after all of that, we have the basic part of the body. So we've got the end of the guitar there. This is basically where the neck would bolt in if we had a bolt-in neck. I did leave the little holes in the sides there, which will be helpful in the future because if this does work, and then I do start creating the body, I can just slot the little bits in the sides, and then I can continue the shape of the body, and it won't look strange, and it will actually add a bit more rigidity to the rest of the body by keying it in to the existing structure. Now, I'm quite happy because this actually feels really, really solid. So I'm guessing the super glue doing its job. Now the next part, unfortunately, I have to do the other way round. I have to do the top where the fretboard would sit and the top of the guitar, because then I'm going to have the 90-degree piece going in the other way. If I try to do it to this one, I would be gluing lumps of wood into thin air on this end. So let's get started on the other part. And there we have it. Now it doesn't quite fit perfectly. There is quite a bit of gap at the bottom end here, and it sits low. It sits very tight. Ah. Yeah, professionals. It sits perfectly flush at this end, but it actually droops down about 2 mil at this end, and with the wiggle in the board, thankfully, it's 4 mil. So I have a solution, and that comes with more balsa wood. Now this is a 2 mil thick strip that I managed to get hold of, so this should be absolutely fine for packing in both sides of the truss rod channel and to go underneath of it, so then it should be spot on. Now we're going to leave that till the next episode because I actually have to glue that in, and that's going to be part and parcel with the stiffening rods I'm going to put in anyway. So we're going to leave that for now, and I'm going to crack on with the horizontal 90-degree layer to the top, and then we can finally glue all 5 layers together and we should have something. And just in case anyone's wondering why I'm using water rather than the activator, is because I use the activator, you'll probably see it later, I use it for when I'm doing anything where I need to handle it immediately afterwards, or if I need it to, in an awkward position. But for detailed work, I don't like the white plume that it causes, so any detailed areas I try and use just water. It sticks just as quickly, it dries just as quickly as with the activator, it just leaves a lot less of the residue. And there you have it. What we have here is the neck through section of the guitar. So the body, the neck, and what will be the headstock up here. Now we've got the truss rod channel, so that's all ready to go. So hopefully now we've got an idea of what we're working with. Now granted, it doesn't look like much of a guitar at the moment, but once I've actually sorted out the headstock, once I've got the truss rod in, once I've got the stiffening rods in there, and once I've got the bridge at this end, it will make a lot more sense. So next episode, as we say, truss rod, stiffening rods. I'm going to mark out the headstock so we know where the tuners are going to be positioned. We're going to sort out the bridge position, and then we'll be a little bit closer. So thank you very much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please do so. It does help us little channels out, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.